Hi children, welcome back to the next academic year 2021-22. I am your Susie Miss. I am going to teach you social studies, isn't it? And last year also I taught you social studies, isn't it? After all, how are you? Are you okay? Are you fine? Are you happy? I know we are all happy but completely not, isn't it? Because we cannot go anywhere. We are in lockdown, isn't it? So we are facing a dangerous situation, a pandemic situation, isn't it? We are fighting against coronavirus and hope it will be, the situation will be changed soon. And we can pray to God, God, please give back all the happiness that we have felt in our life, isn't it? So I know you are eagerly waiting to come to school, to see your friends, your teachers and your friends, and you are eagerly waiting to go outside and play, to go to see the different places. I know these all. But we are helpless. We have to follow the rules and to obey and we have to adjust with the situation. Yet we have to do our own duty, isn't it? As small children, as students, what is the duty involved in you? To study. So, as usual, we are starting our next academic year 2021-22. And see children, be safe, yet we have to continue our studies, isn't it? So children, I ask you one question. Do you see the sky at night? Yes, of course. Many times, isn't it? And most of you like to watch the sky at night because we can see so many what in the sky? The stars and the moon at night, isn't it? The stars we can see at night. And children, the stars are so big, but we cannot see them. We cannot see them as big, but they appear so small because they are so far away from us. And see children, sometimes these stars appear in groups and they appear in certain pattern. Chila shape stars and that pattern has a name, that is constellation. And see, this constellation means what? Constellation means the group of stars. And these stars are member, and they are number of stars together are there, but we cannot see them all. And that group of stars specific, sometimes they appear in specific pattern. That pattern we say constellations. And sometimes they are huge groups of stars are there. They are galaxies, groups of stars. And galaxies, so many galaxies are there. And these galaxies, constellations, and see, you have studied in 3rd standard, we live on Earth, isn't it? And Earth is a planet. So, the group of stars, galaxies means the group of different number of group of stars or galaxies. Galaxies and these constellations, galaxies, then planets, sun, and you studied in 3rd standard. Earth belongs to the solar system. So, the constellations means stars appear in different patterns. And there are huge group of stars, and they are galaxies. And sometimes these galaxies together, they are they together appear. And see, this galaxies means nakshatra koottangale, then constellations, stars, moon, everything. Okay, stars, moon, their constellations, group of stars, nakshatra jalangale, then planets, earth, different planets, like planets on the sun, these all together we say universe, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പ്രപഞ്ചം എന്ന് പറയും. UNIVERS. ഈ പ്രപഞ്ചത്തിലാണ് നമ്മൾ ജീവിക്കുന്നത്. Okay, so the first lesson is the world we live in. What's the name of the first lesson? The world we live in. Lesson 1. Children say lesson 1. The world we live in. The world we live in. Okay, the world we live in. അതായത് നമ്മൾ താമസിക്കുന്ന ഈ ലോകം, അല്ലേ, നമ്മൾ ജീവിക്കുന്ന ഈ ലോകം, അതിനെക്കുറിച്ചാണ് നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കാൻ. We are going to study about the stars and group of stars, അല്ലേ, ഗാലക്സി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, then പ്രപഞ്ചം, യൂണിവേഴ്സ്, ഇതിനൊക്കെ കുറിച്ചാണ് നമ്മൾ ഈ ലെസണിൽ പഠിക്കുന്നത്. So the name of the lesson is the world we live in. And see, children, I told you sometimes the stars may appear in certain patterns, ചില ആകൃതിയിൽ ഒന്നിച്ചു നിൽക്കുന്ന ചില ആകൃതിയിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ കാണാനുണ്ട്. And they are of, and that patterns of group of stars has a name. What is that name? Constellations. Say, children, CONSTELLATIONS. Constellations. Do you understand what is constellation? They are group of stars forming a pattern. ചില പ്രത്യേക ആകൃതിയിൽ കാണുന്ന നക്ഷത്രകൂട്ടങ്ങളെ നമ്മൾ constellations we say. And see, children, these constellations, and you know this constellations, what is that? Sometimes the stars appear in a group, in a pattern, that we say constellations. Okay, and group of stars, other group of stars also, and there, that is the galaxy I told. And you know, our sun is also a star. You know, sun ennu parayunnathu, it is a star. And see, I'll show you one picture. See, children, these are, what can you see? Can you see the stars and you can see the sun, isn't it? The stars and sun. You are looking now, you are watching, isn't it? Can you see what all you can see? The sun and the stars. And see, children, say which is bigger, whether the stars or the sun? Here the sun is bigger. Why? Because the sun is near to the earth. ഭൂമിയോട് അടുത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്നത് കൊണ്ടാണ് സൂര്യൻ വലുതായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത്. Actually, sun is also a star. And you may think the stars, when we see at night, they are smaller than the sun. Because the stars are so far away. Far away എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? ദൂരെയാണ്, അല്ലേ? Then sun is just closer to the earth. Sun കുറച്ചും കൂടെ ഭൂമിയുടെ അടുത്തായിട്ടാണ്. And see, children, the sun is a hot ball of fire. സൂര്യന്റെ അടുത്തൊന്നും ചെല്ലാൻ പറ്റില്ല, അല്ലേ? It is so hot. And see, the sun is a member of Milky Way galaxy. And what is galaxy? This is said, you know, galaxies are group of stars, and so many such kinds of groups are there. Galaxy different types are there. അതില് Milky Way galaxy ആണ് നമ്മുടെ sun വരുന്നത്. Okay, Milky Way galaxy. The sun is a member of Milky Way galaxy. Okay, Milky Way galaxy. ക്ഷീരപഥം മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയും. Okay, ക്ഷീരപഥം മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയും. Milky Way galaxy. The sun is a member of the Milky Way galaxy. And see, children, Milky Way galaxy എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് is a band of lights that cannot be visible by our naked eye. അതൊരു ബാൻഡ് ഓഫ് ലൈറ്റ്സ് ആണ്. നമുക്ക് നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ നേക്കഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നഗ്നനേത്രം, അതായത് നമ്മുടെ കണ്ണുകൊണ്ട് നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് കാണാൻ സാധിക്കില്ല. So there are a lot of galaxies are there, means group of stars are there, and sun is a member of the Milky Way galaxy. And see, children, the sun is so hot. It is a hot ball of fire, and it has hot gases പല കത്തിയെരിയുന്ന വാതകങ്ങളെല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. ആൻഡ് യു മേ സംടൈംസ് ഹേർഡ് ലൈക്ക് സൺസ്ട്രോക്ക്. സൂര്യാഘാതം മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയും അല്ലേ. അപ്പോൾ ചൂട് കൂടിയാൽ, അല്പം ചൂട് കൂടിയാൽ തന്നെ വി ക്യാൻ ഫെൽറ്റ് ദാറ്റ് സൺസ്ട്രോക്ക്. അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ പൊള്ളി നമുക്ക് ആ പൊള്ളലേൽക്കും. സോ ക്യാൻ യു ഇമാജിൻ ഹൗ ഹോട്ട് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ്. So the sun is also a hot ball of fire. And see children, and see this sun, and this sun is also a star, and it is a member of the Milky Way galaxy. Milky Way galaxy എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, ഗാലക്സി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നക്ഷത്ര ജാലങ്ങൾ, നക്ഷത്ര കൂട്ടങ്ങൾ എന്നാണ്. അതിൽ മിൽക്കി വേ ഗാലക്സിയിൽ ഒരു മെമ്പറാണ് സൺ. And we see children, and this I told you, the universe means this constellations എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ, patterns of stars. Then galaxies അല്ലേ, നക്ഷത്ര ജാലങ്ങൾ. Then stars, then sun, then planets. ഇതിനെല്ലാം കൂടെ ചേരുന്നതാണ് നമ്മൾ പറയും യൂണിവേഴ്സ്, പ്രപഞ്ചം അല്ലേ. യൂണിവേഴ്സ് is so big. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് imagine, we cannot imagine because it is so big. And see, last year you have studied all the countries, places are on the earth. Then we can imagine how big earth is. The earth is a member of the solar system. And different solar systems are there in galaxies. അല്ലേ, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള പല സൗരയൂഥങ്ങൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സോളാർ സിസ്റ്റംസ് വരുന്നുണ്ട് ഈ ഗാലക്സിയിൽ. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള പല പല ഗാലക്സികൾ, ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഓഫ് സ്റ്റാർസ്, പ്ലാനറ്റ്സ് ഇതെല്ലാം ചേരുന്നതാണ് യൂണിവേഴ്സ്. Then how big the universe is. It is so big, but so many years back, billions of years back, the universe was so small and it was so hot. ഭയങ്കര ചൂടായിരുന്നു പ്രപഞ്ചം. And at one point it expands. EXPANDS. Expands means, ഇങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ പറയത്തില്ലേ ബലൂൺ, നമ്മൾ if we blow air into the balloon, what happens? Balloon become bigger. That's the meaning. Expands, വികസിക്കുക. So universe was so small. ഈ പ്രപഞ്ചം വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ്, കോടാനുകോടി വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ് universe was so small. And what happens? At one point it expands, വികസിച്ചു അല്ലേ. And as a result some portions get broke down അല്ലേ. ചില ഭാഗങ്ങൾ അതിൽ നിന്ന് മാറി. And these, they and some part of the universe becomes, expands, and they break down and they form and they change into stars and planets. Okay, they change, and these resulted in the creation of stars. What is universe? It was so small and it expands at one point. And it expands and it breaks. അങ്ങനെ പൊട്ടി തെറിച്ചു മാറിയ ഭാഗങ്ങളാണ് that formed into the stars and the creation of stars and galaxies. And see children, some of the portions they formed into the stars and galaxies, and the other portions they are attracted by the sun because of the sun's gravitational pull. Gravitational pull എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഗുരുത്വാകർഷണ ബലം ഭൂമിക്കുണ്ട്. Earth also has gravitational pull. That is why it attracts all the things on the earth. ഭൂമി അതിന്റെ എല്ലാ സാധനങ്ങളെയും ആകർഷിച്ചു നിർത്തും. And that is gravitational pull. So what we said, the universe expands at one point, and some of the parts they formed into galaxies and stars. Other parts they try to break down, but it is attracted and it is pulled by the sun's gravitational pull. സൂര്യന്റെ ആകർഷണ വലയത്തിലേക്ക് വന്നിട്ട് they started revolving around the sun, and after so millions of years these parts they started revolving around the sun. അതായത് സൂര്യനെ ചുറ്റാൻ തുടങ്ങി ഈ മാറ്റേഴ്സ് എല്ലാം they were so hot, and millions of years these all things they cooled down and formed into planets. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഗ്രഹങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടായത്. Okay, you may have some confusion, isn't it? So children, it is This only universe എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? പ്രപഞ്ചം. It has group of stars. നക്ഷത്രക്കൂട്ടങ്ങള്, ജാലങ്ങള്, സണ്ണ്, പ്ലാനറ്റ്സ് ഇതെല്ലാം ചേർന്നതാണ് യൂണിവേഴ്സ്. And see, the universe was so small. So many years back, or billions of years back, the universe was so small and one part of it expands at one point, and the expanded portion get break, and that result the creation of stars and galaxies. അങ്ങനെയാണ് സ്റ്റാർസും നക്ഷത്രങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഫോം ചെയ്തത്. And after that, some of the parts get attracted by the sun's gravitational pull, and they started revolving around the sun. And they revolving around the sun, and after so many years, billions of years, they became cooled down and formed as planets. And see children, there are 8 planets, and I'll show you the pictures including our earth. There are 8 planets. See, this is the sun. Can you see? This is sun. And see children, see, this is our earth, and see, these are the other planets. Can you see? So 8 planets are there in the solar system. So our earth is also a part, is a member in the solar system. So now, do you understand how do the planets form? So these all happened in thousands of years. കോടാനുകൂടി വർഷങ്ങളുണ്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള ചേഞ്ചസ് സംഭവിച്ചത്. So at first universe was small, പ്രപഞ്ചം ചെറുതായിരുന്നു, and after so many years one point of it get expanded. പിന്നെ അതിൽ നിന്ന് what formed stars and galaxies, and one part of it is attracted by the sun's gravitational pull. sunന്റെ ആകർഷണ ബലം കൊണ്ട് they were started revolving around the sun, and after so many years what happened to that part? They became cool and they formed planets. Our earth is also a planet, and 8 planets are there, and the sun and the 8 planets form the solar system that you have studied in last year, isn't it? And you can study about solar system in detail in higher classes. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉയർന്ന ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ in detail പഠിക്കാം. Okay, so I told you the earth also became so hot when they formed. അല്ലേ? ഈ ഗ്രഹങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായ സമയത്ത് they were so hot അല്ലേ? ചുട്ടുപഴുത്തിരുന്നതാണ്. And after so many years, billions of years, കുറേ കോടാനുകോടി വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് ശേഷം they started to cool, തണുത്ത്. Then after a crust formed on the earth, അതായത് ഒരു ഉപരിതലം ഉണ്ടായി. Okay, and after this hot state changed into, അപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ചുട്ടുപഴുത്തിരുന്നതിൽ നിന്ന് പിന്നെ അത് സാവധാനം തണുക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങി. And suppose ചൂടുണ്ടായാൽ അതിൽ നിന്ന് പുക, നീരാവിയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും അല്ലേ? അതിൽ നിന്ന് steams that come off, and see the steam and the crust ആ ഉപരിതലത്തിൽ നിന്ന് അത് ചൂടായി, അതിൽ നിന്ന് നീരാവിയായി, പിന്നെ അത് the crust gave off steam and clouds. And you know, from clouds, if they cool, what happens? മേഘങ്ങൾ തണുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എന്ത് കിട്ടും? എന്താവുന്നത്? And they form rain, and it rains thousands of years. അങ്ങനെ കോടാനുകോടി വർഷങ്ങൾ കൊണ്ട് മഴയും വെള്ളവും. And that rain, that is as a result of this raining, the water get collected in some part of the low-lying areas of the earth. അതായത് ഭൂമിയുടെ താഴ്ന്ന ഭാഗങ്ങളിൽ this water get collected and they form oceans. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഭൂമിയിലെ oceans ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്. Okay, സമുദ്രങ്ങൾ. Then the higher level land is changed into continents, one character. അങ്ങനെയാണ് സ്ഥലങ്ങളൊക്കെ ആയത്. Okay, and these continents, there are 7 continents are there. You have already studied in lesson 1 in 3rd standard. And in which is the largest continent, which is the biggest continent? Asia. And India is a part of the continent Asia. India വരുന്നത് ഏഷ്യ എന്ന കോണ്ടിനെന്റിലാണ്. Now I think you get an idea how ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള പ്രപഞ്ചത്തിൽ നിന്ന് പിന്നീട് how the planets formed, how they became cool, and how Earth has oceans. Earth changed. Earth has oceans and continents formed. അല്ലേ? ഭൂമിയിൽ എങ്ങനെ സമുദ്രങ്ങൾ ഈ കരഭാഗങ്ങളൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടായി, ലാൻഡ് മാസസ് how they formed, you got an idea I think. Listen children, what do we study in this first chapter? The world we live in. നമ്മൾ ജീവിക്കുന്ന ഈ ലോകം അല്ലേ? First of all, we can see stars, we can see at night, and how do they form? I told you, right? And stars are so hot and they can light off their own. And see children, our sun is also a star. And why sun is big and stars are small? You have seen, no? See, I'll show you once more. See, the stars are small and the sun is big because sun is somewhat closer to our earth. ഭൂമിയോട് കുറച്ചുകൂടെ അടുത്താണ് sun, but the stars are so far away. And how do stars are formed? We have already studied, അല്ലേ? പ്രപഞ്ചത്തിൽ എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടായി നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചു. And stars appear sometimes in a pattern. They are constellations, അല്ലേ? അങ്ങനെയുള്ള നക്ഷത്രജാലങ്ങൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ചില ആകൃതിയിൽ കാണുന്നതിന് നമ്മൾ constellations എന്ന് പറയും. And there are group of stars are there. നക്ഷത്രജാലങ്ങൾ കൂട്ടങ്ങൾ. And they are galaxies. Galaxies are group of stars, dust particles and gases. വാതകം ഇതെല്ലാം ചേരുന്നതാണ് galaxies. And such kind of number of galaxies are there. And our sun is a member of one such galaxy, that is Milky Way galaxy. ക്ഷീരപഥം എന്ന് മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയും. It is a band of light and we cannot see with our naked eye. Sun is a member of the Milky Way galaxy. And we have already studied how do the planets, how do they form, the stars form, these all we have studied. നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചു അല്ലേ? എങ്ങനെ തണുത്തു, പിന്നെ എങ്ങനെ continents, oceans ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത് നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചു. Children, now it is time to wind up the class. You should read page number 212 and 213. You should read page number 212 and 13. That is the first lesson, first page of the first lesson. What is the name of the lesson? The world we live in. Okay. Children, after watching the class, if you have any doubt at any time, you can call and clear it. Okay, children? Be safe. Read and study. The words you can read and study, then you can write and study in your rough book. Children, thank you. We can continue in the next class.